If you're struggling to get views on your videos, let me show you 5 easy things that you can implement and start doing today to start getting easy views on your videos, no matter what platform it is, as long as it's video based. And I've helped myself and other creators do the same thing on Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that you need to understand or learn is something called attention hacking. Now, attention hacking is when you use someone else's name or authority and use it in your videos. For example, I made a video based on how neural knowledge hacked YouTube, and that was my best performing video to this day. It's currently on 35,000 views on YouTube. The reason that is because Nero had a lot of attention. A lot of people know who he is, and plus I was in the background of his videos because I'm the one that helped him get all that attention. So one, it made sense for me to make that video, but also I piggybanked off all of his attention, and some of his viewers, well, majority of his viewers kind of came in, saw that video, clicked on it, and then kind of understood and extracted value that I had to provide based around Nero, but also around content creation. Now, you can do this whether you're in business, whether you're in fitness. People do it all the time. They use Sam Sulek's name to get more credibility and attention within the fitness industry. People use Warren Buffett to get more attention when it comes to financing or investing. Just think of someone popular in your industry. I even do it on Instagram when I mention Mr. Beast all the time, or MKBHD when I'm talking about content creation. All these big household names you can use in your videos to just get more authority and get more attention, to make people pay attention to you. Because what you need to realize is they do not know who you are. So why would they even listen to you in the first place? But if you mention something familiar to them, they're more likely to pay attention. Now, on to number 2, and that is trend jacking. Now, trend jacking is similar to number 1, but it's slightly different. It's when you easily jump on a trend that's relevant to your niche or industry. And the reason you want it to be relevant is you do not want to be talking about something that's irrelevant, because you're going to potentially go viral or get more views, but it's going to be for the wrong reasons. There's no point you being a fitness creator or a business creator attracting views from people who want to, I don't know, for electricians or something, or just 14-year-olds or 16-year-olds. You don't want attention from the wrong viewers, because one, they're not going to be buyers, they're not going to be clients, and brands don't want attention from like 14-year-olds unless it's based around something that's targeted for them. So use this only for people that are relevant within your industry. For example, when Sam Sulek was trending, that's a great time to use Sam Sulek. And he's trending, but he's also got a lot of attention. So it's attention hacking. Nero, he was trending and he had a lot of attention when I made that video. I'm trying to think who else. Just think of anyone who's trending. And the best thing about trend jacking is there's always new trends. So like each week or bi-weekly or every month, you'll be able to make a video. Sorry, not the mic. You'll be able to make a video based on a trend that's relevant to your niche. There's always something popular or trending. Now, number 3 is contrasting topics. This is based around the idea itself. And you'll notice that all of these are technically based around the idea itself, because ideas are gold. So before you start creating the video, make sure you come up with a bunch of ideas before you actually pick one that you think will do well to turn into a video. But contrasting topics is when you take something small and compare it to something big. For example, Mr. Beast does $1 versus $1 million. You can compare poor versus rich, good versus evil, or good versus bad, small versus tall, short versus tall, the $1 mic versus the $10,000 mic, or a $10 camera versus a $100,000 camera. It's not all the time you'll be able to make videos like this. And Nero done it well when he made a video titled, I forgot the title, but it had the word God and devil within the same title, contrasting topics. And you'll see all the time over YouTube now that you've heard about it. You'll see why you need to act poor to be rich. 2 contrasting topics. If you're able to put that into your industry, into your topics, into your videos, I guarantee you will easily double your views. It will just make your videos instantly more interesting. And the 4th way you can easily get more views on your videos is by using bold statements. You see, so many creators are in your industry right now, creating the exact same videos as you right now. And when people go on the internet, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, they've probably heard the same thing at least a few times per day. So why should they stop and listen to yours if it's going to be the exact same information, like the title's the exact same or the hook's the exact same? And the reason is you should have a bold statement. It's not all the time you're going to have bold statements, but you'll be able to have bold statements such as, here's how I generated $1 million over the last 12 months. That's a bold statement. Not everyone will be able to say that. Or I studied 1,000 businesses. Here's what I learned. That's a big, bold statement. Not everyone has studied that many businesses. Or I've read over 500 books. Here are the best 10 on self-development or finance or business or coaching or fitness, whatever it is. Just big, bold statements that not everyone will be able to do. This is going to separate you from people who have just started 30 minutes ago, who have just started probably like a few weeks ago, months ago, maybe within the last year, to you, who's an expert, who's maybe done this for multiple years now. And honestly, the more time that you've spent in the game, the more bold statements you should be able to have. And lastly is number 5. I call this the time crunch. This is when you take a large amount of time, or maybe even a big number of something or anything, and crunch it down to make it valuable for the viewer. So when they see the video, they say, oh, I'm going to save a couple years, or I'm going to save a couple hours by watching this video. For example, I read Alex Hormozi's $100 million leads. Here's everything you need to know. You could potentially make the title better, but you get the point. Instead of someone reading that whole book, which could take them a couple hours, you're going to explain it within the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe less, maybe more. It's still a bargain on their time. 8 years of manifestation knowledge is what I made Nero do. 8 years is a lot of time to just focus and learning and mastering manifestation and reality creation. So making a video about that is instantly going to separate you. And plus, you can tell parts of your own story in there. If you're a fitness coach, let's say you've been in the game for 10 years or 2 years, 2 years of fitness knowledge, 10 years of fitness knowledge, and you can even niche it down more if you would like to. You can make it weight loss knowledge, muscle gain knowledge. You could even do creatine knowledge. That's a bit too niche, but hey, each to their own. The whole point is you have a time crunch. And I've made a video like this. I suggest everyone make a video like this. Do as many years as you've got in whatever industry you're in, and then just make a video talking about it. Go through a couple bullet points or talking points and literally just talk about it. Let it flow. Because you're an expert, because you've been through it, it should literally come naturally to you. The only thing is, make sure you're confident when you're saying it to the camera. Don't be umming and ahhing or just not certain in your speech. Just say it how it is. And the more raw and authentic you are, more likely the better your video will perform. And by the way, if you're still watching up until this point, I'm going to link you to another video that YouTube knows that you will like. So check it out.